Okay, that was the coral part. Now here's the starfish. A starfish is not a fish. They are known as sea stars, even though most people still call them starfish. They live in the oceans, and they have 5 or more arms that allow them to catch food, and some of them can digest it, often shellfish, outside of their bodies.
They all live in the ocean, glowing brightest red. The tropics is their blanket, the coral is their bed. There are 2,000 kinds of them, and somewhat notably, they eat clams and oysters outside of their bodies. A starfish is not a fish, curiously, but it is a star of the sea. Most of them have 5 arms, some of them have 10, even 20 or 40. How much could they grab then? With little suction cup feet, they hold on very tight, and they can grow their arms back, big and hard and bright. A starfish is not a fish, curiously, but it is a star of the sea. When there is too much runoff and overfishing too, the praying starfish come in. This we know is true. The crown of thorns eats everything on a coral reef. It is a multi-colored coral thief. Sea stars wash up on beaches sometimes. Sea stars shine out of the brine. Lots of different starfish, some of them have eyes. Sea stars change color all the time. A starfish is not a fish, curiously, but it is a star of the sea. Their blood is just sea water, the skin hard as bone, as big as 50 kilos at 35 years old. And what about the corals trying to get through these times of global warming? They're in danger too. Starfish, starfish, sea stars, sea stars. Starfish, starfish, sea stars, sea stars. Starfish, starfish, sea stars, sea stars.
Sea stars are just one important part of our biodiversity. But every part is important. all creatures great and small. Some are good and some are bad, but the important thing is we have them. And looking after our environment, like limiting pollution in the ocean, helps nature function naturally. And as it should be, it encourages the balance and so a healthy functioning ecosystem. And that is good for our health too.
Starfish